are going to Dinosaur Valley State Park in Glen Rose, Texas. So if you've seen our Fossil Rim video, this place is only 15 minutes away. So if you're going to Fossil Rim, this is also a great step to make. And also, before you go to Dinosaur Valley State Park, you'll be seeing Dinosaur World. You can see that in the next video. So right now, we're going to go to Dinosaur Valley State Park. The entrance fees are so less. Like literally, it's only $7 for adults, and kids 12 and under are free. So, and the staff were really kind. They came up to our car. They gave us a map, and the map, like, they had like trails on the back. Like in most Texas maps, they show you like the trails on the back. And see, they're giving us the map. They said you're only allowed to have one map because their stock was low because of COVID. So they give us one map. So me and my sister fought over, and guess what? It ripped. So yeah, and in the beginning, you'll be seeing, once you come in, the biggest attraction here is the dinosaur statues and the footprints. Like actually, they have cool footprints, dinosaur footprints. And here, there's like a statue of a T-Rex and a Apatosaurus here. This came from the New York Fair. When they were at the New York Fair, like see, it says like the World's Fair Wonder at New York. It gives you like facts about where they're from. And then from New York, they bring you all the way here. And when they were in New York, guess what they could do? They could open their mouth up and down. It was really cool. Dinosaur Valley State Park is the second place to see dinosaur footprints in the USA. And this is only 1 hour 30 minutes from Dallas. And the city is near Dallas, like Fort Worth, like other cities right next to Dallas. They'll be like 2 hours away. But even though 1 hour 30 minutes or 2 hours, this place is awesome because there's so many dinosaur tracks. And almost like if you ask every single park ranger, they would say like, I found 2 new dinosaur footprints here, and then another one would say I found 5. They'll say like something like that. Like this place is really green. Like the dinosaur fossils in that Pollocksy River was covered fully by a forest. Like the combination was awesome to see those dinosaurs. And if you must get prepared for this place because we were not prepared, and the trip was well, but not as well it should be, because I'm telling you, you must prepare for this trip here, because this trip, it had the Pollocksy River, and since we came near like the fall, we had to wear a jacket, and it was pretty cold at that time, so the water wasn't that like hot. So if you come in summer, you can have a bunch of fun. You can just splash in here and play around. Like the water was really good. But if you want to go to the trail on the other side of the river, you gotta walk through. So we wanted to go on that trail, so we had to walk through the river. The water is freezing cold. Like and if you want to swim, make sure you pack extra clothes, water, and if you want, maybe you can get your bike along with you. And if you're a person who loves birds, they do have some golden cheek warblers, so you can like take your binocular or your notebook or something like that. So you can come here. Like they have lots of activity. They have tons of trails. So you can take your bike, or you can take your horse and come and ride your horse over here. They do encourage that. They do also have camping and RVs and stuff like that. So yeah, and make sure one thing that's really important is don't wear those sports shoes, because you know sports shoes will get wet and drenched up. So don't wear sports shoes. I accidentally wore sports shoes since we're going to go on trails. But if you wear sandals, it'll be a little better, because you know they don't get wet. So that means it'll be wet the whole time. It'll be like, the water's so cold, it's stuck in my leg, how will it come off? So if you wear sandals, like it'll slip off easily. And it was actually pretty slippery because those algae just covered that small rocks. So while I was walking, it was kind of slippery. And actually, I fell down and I got in pretty big trouble since we didn't bring extra clothes. So make sure you bring extra clothes no matter what time you come in, because if you actually slip in the water, it's not going to turn out that well. So make sure you bring extra clothes. Crossing the river is pretty simple since the place is like full of rocks. It's not deep water. Even if you don't know swimming, it's a great place. It's fully shallow. The rocks, it's like you can just walk up. My sister enjoyed it too. She's like sliding on it. She's like, yeah. And look at it. It doesn't even cross her pant level. So yeah, it's a great place to enjoy with your family, and you can just come here and you can walk on the trail. It's really peaceful. You just hear the bird and butterfly sounds. They also have kayaks for rentals, like $25 for a full day, so you can come and check that out. But when we went there, they didn't have it for rent, or else we would have took the kayaks. But since we thought like the water was a little too shallow, the kayak won't like go as fast and simpler as that, so we didn't go for the kayak. And right now the trails are so like really cool. Like it's kind of like it's underground because like literally you can see it's like a few feet down, right? You can see like the roots of the trees right now. You see that? Yeah, it's like that. They also have big grass. They had some like field that they said they have some kind of grassland stuff. We took like 2 or 3 trails here. We took this trail. It's called the Overlook Trail, I think. We took this trail and we took this other trail. Like goes around this like big grassland with like these big tall. We went on the Overlook Trail, but we didn't stay there for that long because the Overlook Trail is pretty big, and we thought that Rhea might get really tired and she was like, oh, I can't walk anymore. And so we just left it like that. And there was like this small trail that went to the river, so you took that way. And look, if you see from here, like that one goes down. This one's like above the ground a little bit, but this one it will go down. Like inside that way, go like that, and when you come out from there, that was where we saw all the footprints now. So get ready to see a bunch of dinosaur footprints. You see like that rope, right? Inside that rope there's like this small pool of water. Inside that pool, that's where the fossils, I mean not the fossils, why do I keep saying fossils? The footprints were. You see the footprints, the dinosaur footprints in there. So you see this one with the 3 fingers, that's the Acrocanthosaurus, and those big ones, like those big fat ones that are fat in shape, kind of like that. That's the Prolixosaurus, also known as the Star Poseidon. There's also like gigantic circles. That's not the Star Poseidon. We saw it, and some people think that the animals who made the footprints here are the T-Rex and the Apatosaurus, and guess what? That's not true at all. The Acrocanthosaurus and the Star Poseidon, also known as the Prolixosaurus, made the tracks here. So it's really easy to find the tracks. If you see those 3 fingers, that's the Acrocanthosaurus. They also have duck-billed dinosaurs that like roamed around. It's a very old place, 125 million years ago. That's how long the footprints have been preserved. So Titans. Actually, they took out the best footprints and they gave it to a museum. So yeah, they gave it to the museum. And now let's check out the history. So in 1938, he found a paleontologist called Roland T. Bird found the fossils. Why do I keep on saying it? The dinosaur tracks. While the riverbed flooded and the water came down, he saw all those tracks over there. So that was really. This park is a 1,500 acre park, and it was opened in 1972. That's when they opened the place for visitors to come and see. This place has attracted so many paleontologists around the U.S. and even some paleontologists around the world came to study these fossil tracks. You can't like go jump in the water with the dinosaurs, but in some places that it's open, like you can literally put your feet inside those dinosaur tracks. You can see how big they are. But here we saw like these small ones. They're like about the size of my dad's foot, like 2 times big. That's how big they were. So it's a really cool place to study about dinosaurs. Dinosaur Valley is a great place for family and friends to visit. So I hope you guys come here and play around in the water and have lots of fun here traveling on the trails. We took like 3 trails, so we had to go back. My mom and dad got really mad and frustrated because she wet her clothes fully. So we had to go back to home. But of course we'll come back in summer. It's awesome. So we'll come back in summer and we're going to go more deeper inside and we're going to see the more dinosaur tracks. So stay tuned for summer to do that. Subscribe to our channel and make sure to see all the other videos about how to travel with your kids and go to awesome places around the USA. Bye! See you in the next video!